Hi Bruce. So we're going to be going over Under the Bridge's verse and bridge, as well as embellishments, and working on the upbeats. So we're going to be working with the same chords that we did for the verse in the last video. However, in this video, we're going to be working on a different style of approaching these chords. They're going to be a little more broken up and a little more sparse. We're also going to be using a new technique called hybrid picking, where you use your pick in your thumb and index, and then we're going to assign that to the A string, and then D string, G string, and then B string. So these are all the strings that we're going to be using, just the four middle ones. And it's about the same tempo and feel, just a little bit different voicings that we're going to go over. So the first one is E major. We use the exact same one that we did for the last video. Now for the next chord, we're going to be doing a broken down version of a B major, which is, if you take it from a B major bar chord, it is the notes from that chord on the A, D, and G string, but we're playing them with our middle finger on the 7th fret, 9th fret A string, 3rd finger on the 9th fret D string, and 1st finger on the 8th fret G string. So we have, and when I do this, I'm plucking simultaneously with all my fingers, so you get a clear, balanced sound. Then from here, we slide up and we go to a C sharp major. Now it's the same approach as we did for these bar chords, except now we're isolating the four middle notes of a C sharp minor bar chord. And we're playing the first note on 11th fret with on the A string with our ring finger. Pinky's on the 11th fret D string, and we're barring the 9th fret with our index finger. Now, when we take that down, we're going to do that exact same shape at the 4th fret, which is going to be our G sharp minor. And then we move up to A major, from major to minor. So, and then for that major, you're going to put your index finger on your B string only, and which will be 5th fret for your first finger, and then middle finger is going to be on your 6th fret. And those are the chords. The second time around, we go straight from the C sharp minor to the A major, just like in the other video that we did, which was mainly the right kind of feel for the second verse, where he uses more full chords, like Hendrix kind of stuff, where we use our thumb to comp. But for this one, it's very sparse, and we're leaving a lot of room. And then we end with that E major 7 chord. So, moving on a little bit, there are a couple of embellishments we can do, both on this verse, which is the first one, and on the second one. John Frusciante throws in a lot of little flourishes, trills, and they happen all on the Hendrixy chords, not a technical term. And those tend to happen something like this, where you have, let's take that the beginning of the second verse. Right here on this B major, we can take our pinky and we can trill. We can hammer on and pull up on the 7th fret with our pinky, while the remaining fingers are shaping a major triad. And that works really well because we go from a sus and a major 6, and they really work well as like little flowers on these chords. You hear that? And then, and we can also take it as far up as the high E. And all you need to do that is you bar. You're gonna, instead of holding just the B string down with your index finger, you're going to bar the E and the B. So you can hammer on from 5 to 7 on both your E string and your B string. And so on. I could get lost in that. Aside from that, there's really one other thing that we can do to really make these verses a little more original and a little more our own. And that's when we get to this minor here, we can talk about the key of the moment. And that means playing pentatonic for just a moment. Playing C sharp minor pentatonic over that C sharp minor. And the same thing goes for a G sharp. And then we go up to the A major. So this is something to play along with too. So if you get tired of playing these chords, try playing in the key of the moment and putting in a little line. Such as like that. Or if you don't want to get to C major, you can hook on to that G minor for a second, G sharp minor, and then hook on to the A. So those are also really good things. But another thing to keep in mind about this is that a lot of it is syncopated. A lot of these chord rhythms are syncopated because they are really groovy and in 4/4. So what we can do is we can practice our upbeats by just doing something like also do that too, and that's really fun. That's definitely something to practice. I highly suggest getting the upbeats in order, because with this kind of thing, there's a lot of syncopated things, which brings us to the next part in the song, which is very syncopated, and it goes, there's only 3 chords. We have F sharp minor, E major, and B major. The voicings are very simple. We have the basic F sharp minor bar chord on the A string. Okay, and then we move down to that E major, which we've already covered, which is in the verse, so it's the same chord. And then we have a B major chord, and it's only 3 notes. So we have index finger, 9th fret, ring finger, G string, 11th fret. Our index finger is on the G string, by the way, and sorry, on the D string. So 9th fret, D string, first finger, 11th fret, G string with our 3rd finger, and then pinky on our 11th fret, E string. So D, G, and then E string. Okay? And our middle finger is not doing anything. So this is how the bridge goes. And that's all it is, really. But it's really important to get this kind of and we can do that by just hitting it dead and then choosing when to strike. We can do it every other time, or we can do it every time. But try to work on being able to only get a dead sound when you don't want to play the chord. Because this is very crucial to this style of playing. That is all for Under the Bridge, and I hope this video helps you, and I look forward to hearing your improvements. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.